Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install the Anaconda distribution. But first of all, you have to understand what is Anaconda. Anaconda is a Python and R distribution. It provides everything you need for data science and machine learning out of the box. When you install Anaconda on your machine, it by default includes Python language, 100 plus Python libraries, like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, these libraries by default install. Then Spider and Jupyter IDE that is used to write the Python code, data science code, and machine learning code. And Conda, that is Anaconda's own package manager used for updating Anaconda and packages. In short, it is an all-in-one install that is very popular in data science and machine learner. So before you start writing code, you have to install Anaconda distribution. Now, how to install Anaconda on your machine? The first of all, visit to anaconda.com. This is the site where you have to visit. Now, this is the front page of Anaconda. Now, click on the Get Started button. Now, there are a lot of options. Click on the last option that is called Install Anaconda Individual Edition. Click here. Now click on this one. This is open source actually, freely available. This is individual edition. So you don't have to pay anything. Just click on the download button. Now check out Anaconda available for 3 different platforms: Windows platform, Mac OS platform, and Linux platform. Now choose installation according to your operating system. But right now I'm using Windows operating system. That's why I'm going to select Windows. And inside Windows, again, I'm going to select what 64-bit installation. So there are 2 installations, 32-bit and 64-bit. So that Anaconda also available for the old version, Python old version, that is equals to 2.7. But select the latest version that is called 3.7. Anaconda comes with 3.7 Python version. Now click on the 64-bit download link. Now the size of this download is what nearly like 500 MB. So it is little bit big. So just click on the save button. Now when I click on the save button, it start the download of that Anaconda distribution. Now already I have Anaconda downloaded. So I'm going to close this one. Now go back to the download directory. Check out here. Already I download that one. Now double click on that downloaded file. Now when I double click on that file, it will start the installation of Anaconda. Now it is giving the first screen. Click on the next button. Again, just scroll down here. This is the agreement, the user agreement. Just scroll down here and click on the I agree. Now check out here. There are 2 options are available. First is install Anaconda for just me, means what that is administrator, or all user. If your computer or laptop has multiple users, then you can select which one, all user. But I'm selecting which one, just me. You can select anyone, doesn't matter. Then click on the next button. Check out the installation path. My installation path is C colon users, that is stored on C colon. Installation folder is equals to which one, Anaconda 3. Then click on the next button. Now check out, there are 2 checkboxes here. Register Anaconda 3 as my default Python 3.7, that is by default selected. And second is what, add Anaconda 3 to path environment variable. Do not select this one if you have previous Python version installed. So check out what happened here. It is not actually recommended this one. So I'm not going to select this one, select only this one and click on the install button. Now it takes some time because installation of Anaconda takes nearly 10 to 15 minutes depending upon your machine. Okay, now installation is completed. Click on the next button. Again, click on the next button. Then deselect these 2 options. It is not necessary. That is Anaconda individual edition tutorial and learn more about Anaconda. Deselect this one and click on the finish button. Now it is time to check that Anaconda is working properly or not. So there are 2 ways to open the Anaconda from your Windows operating system. One from the command prompt and other from the graphical user interface. So just go to the search bar here, click here, Anaconda, and check out here Anaconda Navigator. So that is the first option. And the second is called which one? Anaconda Prompt. Now, first of all, select the Anaconda Navigator. Now it will open the graphical user interface through which you can interact with the Anaconda. Now Anaconda by default consists of IDE such as Spider and Jupyter, that is by default included inside which one? Anaconda. Now check out, this is the main screen of Anaconda Navigator. Now these are the application installed on my system, like by default Jupyter Notebook is installed, then which one? Spider is installed, then here another option is Visual Studio Code, that is not by default installed, that I install manually. Visual Studio Code is installed, PyCharm is installed. A lot of editors are available here, but by default Jupyter is present, and second is called which one? Spider is present. These are the by default editor present inside which one? Anaconda. Now first of all I want to show you environments. So check out here on the left tab, there is one option that is called environments. Click on the environments. Inside environments, you can check out number of libraries installed by default when you install the Anaconda distribution. So check out a lot of libraries available by default out of the box. So there is no necessity to install other libraries manually. So this is by default included, bundled with the Anaconda installation. Now check out, for example, suppose I'm going to write down here NumPy, for example. Check out, this is the library we are going to use, or another is called which one? Pandas, for example. That is the library we are going to use. So these library by default install when you install the Anaconda setup. Now go back to the home option, click on the home option. Now, first of all, I want to show how to work with the Jupyter Notebook. In short, how to open this IDE. So just click on the launch button. Now, when I click on the launch button, it will open Jupyter Notebook inside browser. That is by default browser. My by default browser is equals to what? Mozilla Firefox. So on your machine, maybe a different by default browser is used, but on this one, Mozilla Firefox is used. Now here, check out this one here. By default folder is which one? Your document folder here. Now click on the documents. Now actually a lot of documents are present here. So I'm going to create what? One file here. Just click here. Then Python 3, that is a version of the Python. So check out on my computer system, there are three different versions are available, but I'm selecting this version, Python 3. Click here. It will create one Jupyter notebook, new Jupyter notebook. Here you can type your program. Right now, I'm going to give overview about how to run the code inside Jupyter. In detail, we are going to see how to work with the different options of Jupyter in other video. But right now, just check out. We are going to cross check really Jupyter is properly installed or not. Just write down here print in bracket. You can write hello world, and press this run button. So when I press this run button, that output is what? Printed hello world. So in short, these are called cells. Inside cells, you can write the code and click on the run button. Then again, there is a shortcut to run the cell. Just press the shift enter button. When I press the shift enter button, that code is executed. In short, your Jupyter is installed properly. Now I'm going to close this Jupyter right now. Close this one. Now go to the Anaconda Navigator. Click on this spider. Check out here. There is another ID. It's called the spider. Click on the launch button. Now that this is the another ID. It is not compulsory to use the spider. You can use Visual Studio Code also. That is very popular IDE for the Python code created by the Microsoft. Another ID is also present, that is called the PyCharm. That is also popular for the beginner. So these are the different editors are available. But for our course, we are going to use the notebook. So that is very easy to use while working with what your data science project and machine learning project. Okay, now this is the what your first screen when we open the spider. Now check out, this is the main section. You can write your Python code here. Then when I execute the Python code by clicking this button, the output you can view here inside the console. So just write down here also, just write down print in bracket hello world, for example, hello world, and press this button, run button. So when I run the file, check out here output is equals to which one? Hello world. So in short, you can directly go to the Anaconda Navigator, and from Anaconda Navigator, you can launch Jupyter, or you can launch which one? Spider. So most of the cases, we are going to use which one? Jupyter Notebook. Okay, so that is the first way to open the Jupyter Notebook. Now close this one. Okay, now what is the another option to open the Jupyter Notebook through your Anaconda? So first of all, again, go to the search bar here, write down here Anaconda, and select this option. The name of the option is equals to what? Anaconda prompt. Click here. Now this is the command prompt way to interact with the Anaconda. Now you can type, suppose you want to open the Jupyter. So just write down Jupyter, then notebook. Okay, so check out the command, simply write down Jupyter and notebook. Now this symbol indicate, check out here, it is showing this is the Anaconda prompt. This symbol indicate you are using the base virtual environment. So what is exactly virtual environment we are going to discuss later on. But right now this is the by default virtual environment of which one? Anaconda. Here all the libraries are installed by default. Now just write down here Jupyter, that is the name of the command, notebook, Jupyter notebook, and press enter button. Now when I press enter button, again it will open the Jupyter inside which one? Your browser, by default browser. Here again by default browser is equals to which one? Mozilla Firefox. So again just click on the new button here, Python 3. Now check out, exactly same, just print, write down the print command here, print, again write down hello world, and press shift enter. It will execute your what? Jupyter code. So these are the two different ways to open your Jupyter notebook from the Anaconda. Either you can use which one? Graphical user interface, or you can use which one? Command prompt. You can use any way, doesn't matter. Now check out another option I want to show you, that is by default Anaconda comes with Conda, that is Anaconda package manager, own package manager, that is used to install the Python libraries as well as non-Python libraries. Okay, so just write down here Conda space, then write down the command. The name of the command is equals to list. When I press the enter button, it will list out the all libraries by default install with your what? Anaconda installation. So check out, these are the all libraries by default installed here. Okay, so it is similar to what your graphical user interface. Only difference is that here I'm opening the Jupyter and listing the libraries from the command prompt. That is the only difference. So it is your choice whether you want to open the Jupyter from the command prompt or open the Jupyter from the graphical user interface. So in this manner, you can install Anaconda on your machine. So this is the total description about how to install Anaconda before starting write the code.